The warmer weather and Memorial Day weekend, a time for watergoers to uncover their boats and hit the water. Now, for some boat owners, they're putting a lot of effort into getting ready. Our Caleb Yager joining us now live in the studio. Caleb, what was the boating scene like today?
Yeah, good evening, Mike. I did see some boaters enjoying that beautiful water today, while others are doing the finishing touches before this upcoming holiday weekend. For one man I met today, he's been putting in work for at least a month.
Putting the finishing touches on the polish.
Scott Hitz calls it a labor of love.
It's definitely an exercise in tender loving care. There's always something to do on a boat.
His boat is anchored down now, but he's taking off his shoes and using some elbow grease on his boat, Sotto Voce.
Bookings are better than they ever have been, so I think this is going to be a great year for Erie tourism.
Putting in lots of time. Scott does this for 4 weeks, 8 hours a day to prepare for boating season. But it's all in the name of safety for his business, Your Sailing Adventure, to make sure customers have a pleasant experience on board.
There's a lot of rigor that I have to go through in order to be able to take passengers out. I just go over it, change the oil, check the transmission. I need to make sure that my boat is got all the safety gear on it.
But Scott mentioned a new problem to deal with this year for boaters: seaweed.
Have you ever seen anything like this with the seaweed?
No, never.
That's after 37 years of experience for Eric Guerin and his lakeshore towing business. Due to a lack of ice and more sunshine hitting the water, the seaweed is 3 weeks too early.
We've seen a real uptick in calls over the past week. The seaweed can clog the water intakes on the boat and cause it to overheat as well. So that's the most common thing we're seeing right now.
2 recommendations from Eric: stay offshore in deeper water, also put your engine in reverse, then go forward again after hitting a seaweed patch.
Anything that's 10 feet deep or less, you're going to have seaweed growing up to the surface already.
Guerin also mentioned the importance of checking your flares and fire extinguishers and making sure they are up to date because they can expire. Live in the studio, Caleb Yager, Erie News Now.